Yeah, I'm not doing a cold open. I'm way too excited. Hi everyone, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie and I cover oily skin, hooded eyes, and beauty. So I'm super excited for today's video because we're gonna be playing with the Natasha Denona Mini Metropolis palette and brush set. So let's get into it. This is a mini eyeshadow palette that is based on the best-selling Metropolis palette with shades inspired by the New York scheme of the 20th century. So I don't actually own any Natasha Denona products, but I figured with this holiday set, it is the best way to try out the formula of the eyeshadows and then one of the brushes. So let's go ahead and talk about packaging. So all of the products are just so beautiful, so simple, so sleek, and really expensive looking. And that's what I really, really like about her stuff. Even though this is just a mini and it's only $25, like this is some heavy duty, expensive feeling plastic. It does not feel cheap at all. It feels like I can definitely put this in my makeup bag, travel with it, and I know that it's gonna be safe and secure. I know that this top, this lid, is not gonna break. So let's go ahead and talk about the color story. I think it's so, so gorgeous. And these three colors here, these are gonna be the ones that are from the bigger palette. And I just think that those were really like the star of the show. And I'm glad that it was put into this little one because it's just so cute. So I hear so many great things about the eyeshadow formula. And I am just telling you right now, I am so, so impressed. The two metallics here, whenever I swatched them, they just went on so beautifully. They glided on like butter. There was no skipping, there was no patchiness. And it wasn't chunky or dry, like it was literally butter. It was so, so beautiful. Now it's also the same with the three mattes. Whenever I was swatching them, they just went on so smoothly. They are super, super silky soft. There was no skipping, no dryness, and it's super pigmented. I really, really love this. Now for the brush, it is also a little mini size. It doesn't fit in the palette, like it doesn't have like a little section for the palette, which is kind of sad. But that's okay. I don't think I'm going to be using this brush for like every single color of this palette. I just don't think that its use is gonna be for all of them. But this is definitely really, really soft and I really wanna try it out. So I'm gonna bring you guys in a little bit closer so you guys can see what I'm doing. The only thing I have on are my eyebrows and primer. I did prime my eyelids with the Urban Decay Potion Primer. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this on my lids. So I'm gonna do my eyes first and then I'll do the rest of my makeup just because I've never played with these before. I don't know how they're gonna perform. And yes, I did my swatches, but swatches are swatches. And then putting it on your eyelids is like a different thing. So anyway, just to be safe, just be careful, I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the Natasha Denona brush. It doesn't have a name on it, it doesn't have a number or anything, but this is the brush obviously that it came with. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this. And in my transition shade, I'm gonna use the color Bowl. Nope, Rope. I wish that the names were like right underneath. I hate the whole flipping. Anyway, I'm gonna go into Rope. So this brush makes me just a little bit nervous only because, so it looks like it's big enough to be like a crease brush, like blending out your crease shade, but it's also flat. So I don't know. It's weird, but we're gonna try it. Yeah, it's making it difficult to like blend just because it's flat. I feel like you can like lay powder on, but blending it is just a little bit weird. I don't know, maybe I just have to get used to it. But this is blending so beautifully. Like the actual formula itself is so gorgeous. Oh my God. No, there's no patchiness. I didn't set it. I don't know, sometimes whenever I set my primer, sometimes I get good results, sometimes I don't. It just depends on the formula that I'm using, like the eyeshadow formula. And I decided not to set it this time just to see what this will do. And I'm really, really liking it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. Now to soften up the edges, I'm gonna go into this color here, and that's gonna be Corrode. I'm just gonna take my Farrah brush, and it's a 35E. I cannot believe how beautifully this is blending. Oh my God, like I can definitely see why now that, you know, the price is where it is. This is just so, so beautiful. Like, it is softening up as I'm blending. Nothing's being picked up, nothing is being patchy. It is just blending how it's supposed to blend. It's amazing when things do what they're supposed to do. So now on the outer thirds, I'm gonna be going into this color here, and it's called Bowl. I'm gonna be using my Luxie 243 Precision Blending Brush. I know it's looking super messy right now, but I'm gonna blend this out. I'm just trying to place color where I want it right now. I'm gonna go ahead and take a clean brush, and to be honest, I have no idea what this is. This was a gift from my mother, and there's no name, nothing. I'm just gonna deepen this up. Now I'm just gonna use the Natasha Denona brush again and just kind of go over the brown and this like mustardy color just to make it blend seamlessly. Now I'm just gonna do the exact same thing on this side. Now that we are done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and go into the color Blaze, and I'm gonna put that on the inner 2/3 of my eyelids. Now it doesn't matter when it comes to shimmers, metallics, foiled eyeshadows. I just find it's best to use my fingers. I just find that it's a waste of time to try and use a brush and then wet the brush. I just use my fingers, it never fails. Oh my God. I mean, I know that I already swatched them, but holy crap, seeing this on my eyelid, this is just freaking gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I didn't need glitter glue or anything. That is just like, do you see how it's not chunky? It's not powdery. It's not like patchy. This just went on so, so beautifully. And I do see just a little bit of fallout, but of course that is why I decided to do my eyes first. Now I'm just gonna put it on the other side. Okay, so now that we're done with that, I do wanna incorporate the star of the show into my eyeshadow look, and I think I'm gonna do it, I don't know, in between the gold and the brown. I'm gonna go back with the Natasha Denona brush and just kind of clean this up a bit, just kind of buff this around. I really like this mixture of this teal color and the gold. I love how it's just like combining and making this beautiful green in the middle here. I really, really like it. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the other side. Okay, so far this is looking so, so good. I'm debating on doing a black liner or a brown eyeliner. I think I'll do a black. I am gonna do this off camera because I am extremely shaky and it's gonna be a while. So I'm gonna save you guys from that torture. Okay, so I did just the smallest, ittiest, bittiest wing. And of course I just lined the lashes because as you guys know with hooded eyes, it's really best to keep your line as thin as possible. So that way it's not covering up the entire lid because, you know, hooded eyes, you don't really have that much space. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup and then I'll be right back. So I'm back with the rest of my makeup, and as you can tell, I have already completed my eye look. I just didn't film the bottom lids because I basically mirrored what I did up on the top, and I just figured why put you through what you already saw. And then I did put on some new lashes that I have, and it's from ABH Norvina collection, and it's called Eleganza. So here is the packaging. These are so, so beautiful. I freaking love them, and I think that it is just so glam, and it matches this eye makeup perfectly. So yeah, that's really it. Oh, and then as far as the highlighter under my eyebrow and on the inner corners, I didn't use the Natasha Denona palette because I just feel like none of these are good highlighters for the inner corners. The gold in here is just too dark, too harsh, and I just didn't want that look. So I went ahead and used Kylie Cosmetics. It's the old collection. I went ahead and used that. It's a highlighter in the color Quartz. So here is what that looks like. It's more of like a goldy or like a light gold like shimmer. So I just pop that in the corners and under my brow, and I feel like it looks really beautiful. I feel like it completes the look without looking so heavy or so harsh. So I am freaking loving this look so much. It is so glam, and it's just exactly what I was envisioning when I bought this palette. It is so beautiful, and this formula is just a dream. Like everything blended like on its own. It blended itself. It did not take any effort at all. So I do like the brush, but I think the only thing I'm gonna be using this for is to keep it just kind of on the side, keep it clean, and then use it to really blend everything out, because I do think it works really nice for that. It's just an odd shape for me. I don't know. It's nice and it works, but upon first application with makeup, I just don't think that it's for me, but it is still very beautiful. If you guys have tried out Natasha Denona, tell me, what do you recommend? What is your favorite product from this brand? Let me know, and if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe for more content. I do upload every Wednesday and Saturday at noon Central Time, so keep an eye out for that. Thanks.